I'm going to shift gears here. The NBA hasn't done anything great since Kobe retired, and some would argue since MJ retired in 03. And that leads me to my final take at halftime before we get on to the second half and our break. So we got our first glimpse of MJ on NBC, and for me, what I took away are two things. Number one, that intro, the nostalgia brought back memories. And if you weren't around then, you have no clue how significant that tune was. That tune is similar to the final school bell when school was let out. Everything stops. And if it was the Bulls playing the Knicks, or the Pistons, Celtics, Lakers, or whoever, especially the Knicks, people took off work just to watch the game. These games were so popular that crime rates in Chicago and all across the United States fell significantly when the game was on. Even the crime watched MJ play. Over 30 million plus. That's how it went down. But today, nobody cares. Nobody is watching. That's why their ratings are free falling rapidly. And the second thing is this. He said this.
I wish I could take a magic pill, put on shorts, and go out and play the game of basketball today. Because that's who I am. That's that type of competition, that type of competitiveness is what I live for. And I miss it. I miss that aspect of playing the game of basketball.
You can hear the frustration and desire to play today. You can hear it in his voice. Pay it forward. And what does that mean? He doesn't respect the players of today. He doesn't. So he's taken it upon himself to come out from a different angle from the booth to pay it forward. And I mean, let's look at that for a second. I mean, how can you respect the game today? I mean, what do we see? Lollygagging, load management, crying about the hecklers, feminine energy from the players, flopping all over the place, knocking fans $20 beers out of their hands. No defense is being played, chucking threes and missing at an alarming rate, traveling all over the court. And these wannabes talking about that's a bag? No, it's not. Your game stinks. Players can't even palm the ball anymore. They don't know how to entertain. They don't know how to make it exciting for the most part. Integrity has completely left the game. No showmanship. They're not paying it forward. The sport is awful and unwatchable. And it's spreading like a disease around the world in other leagues. It's just flat out awful. I'm just keeping it 100. All right? I don't care if I hurt your feelings. And as a former professional basketball player, athlete, someone who loves the game, I take this personal. I don't want to see the NBA or the game I love stinking it up every night. And then when you call them out on it, they got some weird feminine energy coming back at you. I don't care. You can say what you want. We're going to call it out each and every day if we have to. We're tired of you guys. We're sick and tired of it. And I have a question for the sports fans of the show. How many points per game would MJ average in today's game? Regular season and postseason, under today's rules. Remember, far more possessions, no defense being played. That's today. I'm going to say spot me regular season 45 points per game, and on the postseason give me 47 points per game. Plus whatever he wanted, and chips will be automatic wins. He'll have that on lock. Put me down for that. But I don't want any scandals, please. We don't want any of that, because right now we do have that. And if you've been under a rock, according to multiple sources, former NBA player, coach Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier have been arrested by the FBI for illegal game betting and rigging games. Over 34 individuals across 11 states were detained, and this doesn't look good at all. And I've been saying this from the very start. In fact, years upon years and decades, I said this is the beginning of the end of the black eye era in the NBA. It's over. Next, what will we see? We will see, and I guarantee this, the PED scandals. And we all know who's on the top of that list. And he is not alone in this. It's bigger than you think. You know who I'm talking about. Mr. Biogenesis Labalco, LJ Signature Blames, Mr. Mims, Unclutched Sports, Damon Jones, Chauncey Billups and Company, LaFix. Sports fans, we've been telling you this how many times? We lost count. You guys laughed at us. We're conspiracy theorists. Who's the conspiracy theorist now? It's coming. I mean, look at Labalco's face on the sidelines. Does he look happy? He looks very perturbed, if you ask me. He looks scared. Connect the dots. Think of the timing of everything. At the beginning of the season, they dropped what? They dropped that? Why now? Think of it. MJ's NBC comes out marking the paying it forward era. Then you have the FBA dropping that. I say the timing is very glaring here. Operation Royal Flush. Operation Nothing But Bet. Load managing to enrich yourself with the mafia. Wire fraud, robbery, extortion, money laundering, illegal gambling. We already know what's coming next. If they do that, I mean, anti-doping ain't that far off. I'm willing to bet they're going to drop that pretty soon. Anti-doping charges later in the mix. It's all connected. Where there is smoke, there is fire. Followed by a career of evaporated fluff stats in a blink. It's coming. I predicted this all. This is going to make Lance Armstrong's situation look like Nebraska blowing out Florida in '95 like a close game. I'm telling you, mark my words. They are not messing around. And if you don't know who they is, figure it out. You know exactly who I'm talking about. They see everything. They see the chatter. They have the paper trail. They know what you're going to do before you even think it. I mean, if you ask me, spring cleaning came early. And it's about time. And hurry up already. Hurry up. We want this thing over with quick. And we will continue to follow these stories as they come out. And like I said, and all you conspiracy haters, what do you have to say now? How about don't break the law? Start there. Nothing ever good comes from that. Start there. And this is why I highly recommend going back and listening to our MJ for Commissioner episode at highnavi.com/podcast. And if you want to learn the rules, go to highnavi.com/email podcast. Check it out. Okay, when we come back after the break, we will replay our interview with Scully and friends at Sideline Sports Grill in Okinawa. Keep it locked. You're listening to the VIP's Podcast Global special episode presented by Sideline Sports Grill, High Navy Life, and Golden Sounds.